Everybody, what's up? It's me, it's your boy Hax. It's your homie. You know how it is. I'm bringing you Castor Marino 5.4 just dropped Emerald weapon. It's not easy, according to the achievement at least. And to be honest, the mechanics are a bit of a bitch in Phase 2. I'm just gonna walk through it. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. So first thing to note is we split up into two groups of 4. We also had Protean Wave markers, of course, the good old pizza slices. Emerald Shot, I believe it's just a tank buster type thing, just a mini hit. Just heal it basically. Then Optimized Ultima is going to come, it's just a big AoE. After this, there'll be some orbs around the room. You'll notice that I will go towards the D, to the west, with my other 3 team members. Make sure to do some mitigation just before you go, and basically you want to be doing yellow, blue, yellow, blue. You don't want to be doing yellow, yellow, for example, and you need to go quick, otherwise you will wipe. Should be left with a decent amount of HP. Next is we just stack behind him, and you notice there's a beam. You'll have seen it on normal. You just run around. Basically, it's pretty simple stuff. Round, round, round we go. I'm just calling things as I see them. Honestly, it's been a while since I've done stuff like this. As you can tell from my last video, a very long time. But yeah, we just beat it down, and this is where I was talking about magnets before. Basically, plus means they will retract from each other. As you can see, we put our DPS on the outside and our 2 tanks on the opposite side. So you see they're reflected from each other, sorry. And then it's going to do it again, but this time it's going to be the plus and minus, so they will attract. You can get hit by 1 bomb and you will not die, as you'll see. I'm pretty sure I do it here, or I do it later on. Either way, it's fine. And then it's just another emerald beam, you just go round and round and round. So first phase isn't really that bad once you get the magnets. The magnets are the hardest bit. There's going to be a magnet soon, and that combines the attract and the reflect. It's fucking horrible. I suggest just taking 1 bomb. You can survive it. You should be able to at this point. With a shake it off, samba, anything like that, will be fine. I mean, you can do the mechanic properly, but who wants to do that, right? So, something that's happening now is divide et impera. So, butchered that. This is where your pizza marks come. It's just spread out, basically. And you'll notice there's hands around the boss. If the hands are out, it means get underneath the boss. If they're not, like they just went inside him now, he will do a ring around him that will one-shot you. You'll probably see it now from Expire. There we go. Plays a huge part in Phase 2. Especially with that red marker over there as well. That just expands, you know what that is. Seen it plenty of times. And then this is where the magnet's coming up. And it's horrible. See, again, it went inside of his body. That means it's going to be a ring. There's no expire this time. He will just do it. You just have to pay attention to his hands, basically. It's not that hard. Here's the magnets. So, like I said before, just try and only get hit by 1. Basically, if you see the blue, they're going to go into that orange that I've just ran past. This orange is also going to pull together. See how I only got hit by 1? and survived, while the tank got hit by 2 and died. Maybe if he had some sort of mitigation. I have noticed I didn't use Shield Samba, but you know. Optimize Ultima. This is probably, yeah, see I use Shield Samba for this instead. Makes sense, right? You don't expect your tank to die. And then that's it, just nuke it now. And moving on to the next phase. Make sure to not just stand there and burn it down, you still do need to do some mechanics. And it'll drop it to 0.1%, it will not die, obviously, because there is a second phase. And here we go. He'll just put you out, do his roleplay. Pretty cool cinematic. What he just did to his desk there is what I did about 10 times on this fight, because holy fuck, the next part, I really can't. It's so fucking, it's just difficult for me, honestly. Squares and fucking crosses. Whew. And I'm not even trolling, it really sucks. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad, I guess, but I really don't want to be doing this a lot. So yes, you do kill yourself, you restart it. See, this is where pizza slice come into play, and you basically will be doing Protean Waves this time instead of just the AoEs. You'll get these things, they're just about to come up, they're just arrows basically. You want to make sure you're not hitting someone with them. So you see I got all the way to the edge, they also knock you forward. Unfortunately the tank decided, hey, he's going to go to the edge and get himself killed. Kind of stupid, but shit happens. I go straight back to my spot. Tertius Terminus Est. This is the Midgard Soma type thing with the crosses, and it's horrible. If you don't know how to do it, someone else will. I put a cross on this guy, helped me out a lot. There is a way to determine where things are going to go and stuff like that, but really it's just going to be muscle memory and things like that. Lego Phantomus, he basically disappears and Gaius comes out. You just want to be bursting the fuck out of this guy, like do as much as you can as quickly as possible. On the west side, here we are, you'll see there's Magitech. That's right, yeah, Magitech. And they'll get numbers above their head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you see there's one there, now there's 2, that means middle is safe. They'll do exaflares after the charge, so you wait for the charge, he did drop an exaflare, we just wait here, and the other Magitech at the south will put an X in the middle. It knocks you back when it reaches the middle, so you just want to be knocked into the con. Simple. It'll come back, and then it'll make you want to fucking hit your desk. So, optimize Ultima, we've seen it before, big AoE, simple things, just heal it. I believe this is when he starts to be doing his split mechanics. So again, it's Protean Waves marks, pizza marks, whatever you want to call them nowadays. He'll do that. Is he going to do split? Should be doing split. Ah, so he'll do his TTE first, just to determine like what he's going to do. So his split, you want to look at his body. If his lower half is there, it means get out of the middle. If his top half is there, you need to get to either the left or right of him. If his top was up, it means will do a knockback while doing all of this. It's fucking horrible. But if you noticed, top left was fine, because it did a bottom, then the mid, Well, they did the top first, but you know what I mean. And then he's going to disappear. And it's back to beating the shit out of Gaius. But this time, he's bought friends. And his friends are fucking assholes. So what you want to be looking at is you want to be looking at the north when they all teleport over there. They'll have a little gap in their forces you need to look for. However, the mechanic from before is still here with the fucking exaflares. So what you want to do is you want to look for the number 5. See, we got number 5. And you want to see there's a hole in front of me now. That means that the gap is fine. We'll be able to stand there. I hesitated. Should have been left and then back to where we was. But I died. Oh well. You'll see people will get knocked back again. And then the boss will appear again. This boss, I would say, you need to do a lot of damage. You need to make sure you're getting the big dick damage during the guy's phase. Because that was 2.5 mil, I believe. Anyway, there's crosses and X's. You want your X's to be cardinals and your crosses to be into cardinals, sorry. That means you've got the middle safe, so you can do damage. Then he's going to do his TTE again. But this time, it will be the top half that's there. So you can see side scale if you want to get to the right side, obviously. And then during all of this, he will do knockback. Fucking asshole boss, I'm telling you. And I went a little bit too quick there, but hopefully you don't make that mistake. And then it's just a simple thing again. Go to a corner, make sure you don't hit anyone, don't overlap. Easy, easy, easy. The hardest part for me, and I'm sure you've noticed by now, is the terminus. I don't like the cross patterns, it's very, what's the word? Cluttered for me. But you'll get it. A lot of you gamers are way better than me anyway. But yeah, now we just nuke it down. This right here is the end rage. We had quite a few deaths, a few wipes, a lot of things like that, but it didn't take us that long to kill it. And the achievement, sorry, it's not easy. Well, I believe it wasn't that easy.